Hey Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign, this is Mina, and this is your October 2020 horoscope prediction video. In this video, we're going to cover your month's theme, lessons you're learning, messages from the divine, little hidden gems you can use to your advantage this month, actions you should take, love and romance, and career and finance. We're going to wrap up the whole reading by looking at an affirmation card from a new deck I just got called The Universe Has Your Back. It's just going to be like some words that'll help boost you all throughout the month. Then at the very end, as always, we'll roll the astro dice to get some more insight into the reading. If you're cross-watching for an Aries that you love, I'm going to leave a timestamp in the description box to the love and romance section so you can skip right there. If you are an Aries, make sure you are watching your Sun, Moon, and Rising sign video, as the combination of all three is going to be able to give you the most personalized reading you can get in this generalized reading setting. If you'd like a very personalized reading, I do offer them, so go ahead and send me an email to minanixtarot@gmail.com. If you don't know your Sun, Moon, and Rising sign, that's okay. In the description box, there will be a link to a natal chart creator so you can figure out all three of those signs for yourself. I'm going to shuffle on camera today, so for those of you who want to skip over that, check the timestamp in the description box so you can go straight to the reading. But for the rest of us, let's begin. Okay, Aries, the theme of your month, the Two of Cups reversed and the Five of Pentacles. Aries, you've had some serious struggles with luck. Honestly, it seems like everything you're trying to do is not working out the way that you want it to. And what I'm getting is that everything is out of balance in your life. So when the Two of Cups is upright, it talks about harmony or two different things coming together to create a better future. And what I'm seeing for you this month is everything is a little bit out of balance, and so it's creating a situation where you can't have the things that you desire. A strong help for you is going to be relying on your faith and relying on those around you to help lift you up. So what hidden gems do you have that you can use for your advantage? Reach your goals. This is the solar plexus chakra, and it is what's responsible for our confidence and for our ability to trust our gut and follow our instincts. In order to reach our goals, we can't just go after things wholeheartedly. Sometimes we have to take a step back and break things up into smaller groups. Then once we have things into smaller subsets, we're able to take things on and they don't feel so overwhelming anymore. You need to find a system that works for you. You need to find the balance that works for you. Remember, balance is not the same for every person. For some people, spending 8 hours a day at work and then spending 4 hours a day with family and 2 hours a day alone is the perfect amount of time for that person. For other people, only 4 hours of work is what's able to keep them going and keep them feeling more balanced. So you need to find a system that works for you. And you have the ability to do that this month. This month, your true strength is figuring out which things work for you and which things don't. It's taking things step by step in order to reach a bigger goal. So you really have the ability to accomplish a lot as long as you trust yourself and trust what your emotions are telling you to do. What does divine have to say to you? Mary, miracles. Spirit is asking you to look for synchronicities. So what are synchronicities? These are things that end up being the same. These are maybe seeing angel numbers like 1111 or 222 or 777. These are looking for things that line up in your life that you're not sure how they're lining up or why they're lining up, and it's all happening in different places, but it all seems to go together. You are able to co-create with Spirit during October 2020, Aries, and you're going to be able to make your dreams come true. Mary represents creation itself. You have this ability to be incredibly creative and to really be able to believe in yourself in a way that you haven't been able to lately. Trust that intuition and trust that you can get yourself out of this bad luck or stagnation. What action should you take this month? The stingray. The stingray is about confidence as well. It's about developing your sense of self and developing a backbone. Also about aligning all of the parts of yourself into balance. So this card to me represents you doing a lot of things that you need to do in order for you to move on in your path. So you're going through a very uncomfortable time. It's important for you not to give up and put your head in the sand, but to push through the discomfort so that you can start to figure out what things are important in your life and what things do need to be brought to balance. The reason you're uncomfortable is because you don't have the confidence in yourself to choose the things that you know are the most correct within your intuition. October for you is all about finding that confidence to stand up for yourself and take the things you deserve and leave the things that others may be best suited for, even if the opportunities present themselves to you. What lessons are you learning? Futura, she who divines, future, choice, and judgment. Spirit is waiting on you to make the decisions of your future. Spirit wants to know what miracles you want to see in your life, and then they're going to work with you to help you accomplish those things. The lessons that you're learning right now, again, we're going back to this Mary card. You have the ability to co-create. You have the ability to get things going, get things started, and start reaching your goals. You just need to trust that Spirit also has your back. Trust yourself and trust that the universe wants to support you. So the lessons that you're learning right now are just that you do have options available to you and that Spirit is 100% in support of whatever choice you make. For love and romance, the Four of Pentacles. For my single Aries, you are the person responsible for holding yourself back in meeting that perfect person in your life. There's something going on where you're not having an open heart or an open mind, and so you're not allowing that person to come and find you. It's kind of like if your friends were to invite you somewhere over and over again, but you refuse to pick up the phone, right? You refuse to go out there. You refuse to allow yourself to be open to the idea of exploring and having fun. This is what's happening for you in October of 2020. And so I don't know if it's necessarily a bad thing, especially if you've got a lot going on and you're kind of like inner turmoil and you're trying to make a better future for yourself. I feel like the love thing is just going to come for you once you work on your own personal demons you're kind of facing down right now. I would say it's not necessarily a bad thing to be a little bit closed up right now, because by the end of the month you're going to be much more open naturally, and I think love is going to be able to flow much more directly into your life. For my Aries who are in a relationship, one of you is acting really possessive or really controlling, and it's causing a huge damper on the relationship. Be sure you're both creating your own personalized identities and not trying to get each other wrapped up into the other person's wants, dreams, and desires. Remember, even though you are a couple and you're working together, you are still two separate human beings with two separate needs. So remember when we talked about how balance is different for each person? So what balances out your partner might not be the same amount of things that balance things out for you. So you really need to look at making sure that you're meeting your needs, not just your partner's needs, and vice versa. No one should be trying to control the way the other person wants to live. Now, working together and compromising is very important, but holding on so tightly and not being able to see the other person's perspective is going to create a lot of emotional turmoil in the relationship. For career and finance, justice reversed. You aren't being treated fairly at work, and in fact, you could be being blamed for someone else's mistakes. While this is true, and I'm telling you and I know that it's weighing very heavy on your heart, it's a very good idea not to run directly in and start confronting those who are taking advantage of you. Because when the justice card is in reverse, it's likely that arguments and legal matters are not going to be in our favor. Instead, take a second to think about what you can do to change the situation. How can you get yourself out of being a part of this mistake? Is it something that you need to walk away from? Is it something that you need to do differently? Or do you just need to avoid these people altogether? In what way can you change yourself so that you're not in this vulnerable position any longer? In relation to money, just be very cautious with the money that you are giving to others and who you're discussing your finances with during this month. People are not necessarily as trustworthy with finances as you may want them to be. Let's look at our affirmation this month. If you need to pause this video and get a pen and a piece of paper so you can write it down, post it up somewhere in your home so you can use these words to enhance your whole of October. Hope is the conduit for miracles. Hope is the conduit for miracles. Remember how we were talking about how you're struggling to trust your gut and find confidence? It's almost as if you've lost your hope, and with good reason. A lot of bad luck has happened to you lately. But without hope, we can't get our miracles. Do you see 2 cards here have the word miracle on them? And so I truly believe you're going to be given a gift this month, but you have to be open to it. You have to be open to receiving that gift and understanding what's coming your way. Let's go ahead and roll the Astro Dice to get some clarity into this reading. We've got the 9th house represented by Sagittarius, the Capricorn symbol, and Mars, which represents Aries. So this could be saying that you have Aries, Sagittarius, or Capricorn somewhere else in your sun, moon, or rising sign, and this is confirmation that this reading is for you. So Sagittarius and the 9th house does in general represent like luck or abundance or expansion in a certain area, and then Capricorn is all about finding rules and structure and, you guessed it, balance in one's life. Mars, which is represented here by Aries, is all about aggression and attraction, desire, courage, passion. There's a balancing out of structure and impulsive passion going on right now in your life, and that's what's going to create this abundance. It's also, I think, referring to the fact that the bad luck has a specific purpose. The bad luck that you are experiencing now is creating a passion that's going to drive the rest of your life. The why, the will, the why do I want to do this and what do I want to do and what's the whole purpose of my entire life is all being driven by this string of bad luck. And as you're going through the string of bad luck, you're being forced to create a structure, a purpose, a reason, and a public image that's way different from anything that you've ever experienced before, and it's going to be the thing that creates the miracle in your life. So take some time this month to think about all the things that you would like to change, what patterns, habits, or routines are no longer serving you, and what new things can you take on. It's going to feel like as soon as you hear about these new things that you want to take on, it's going to feel right. Be repeating them over and over in your brain, and you're going to get a little bit obsessed with them, and that's how you know that's the thing that you should be doing moving forward. You have a really strong intuition, and you have the ability to accomplish a lot and to receive a lot this month. You just have to get out of your own way. These are all the messages I have for you, Aries, sun, moon, and rising signs. If this video resonates with you, go ahead and give it a like. Comment down below on one thing you're going to set in place this month that's going to help you develop better routines and better structure in your life. Subscribe to my channel for pick a card videos, as well as more monthly horoscope readings, and I will see you next time. Bye!